By the way, my name is Alfred Sandoval with the Live in the OC team, and if you are thinking of moving to the North Orange County area, feel free to reach out. We'd be happy to help you make a smooth move to Orange County, and if you want to be the first to learn about the entire Orange County market and the surrounding areas, make sure you subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications. That way you'll never miss a video. Okay, so you've seen the downtowns and we've mapped it out. Now, let's talk about the numbers. What's the cost of living in North Orange County? If this is your first time on the channel and you want to know everything about living in North Orange County and its surrounding areas, then subscribe below so you can be the first to know about the current market in North Orange County. Hi, my name is Alfred Sandoval with Living in the OC, and I've lived here for 20 plus years. I love helping people make their move to North Orange County, and whether it is in 9 or 90 days, feel free to reach out. All of our contact information is in the description below, and I'd be happy to help you make a smooth move to North Orange County. In terms of home prices, you can see here the blue line, like I mentioned, this is the border of Orange County. So the northern part is up here, and it goes all the way down here to San Clemente. San Clemente is the furthest part south, and actually President Nixon, I believe, had a home there. President Richard Nixon. But anyway, Anaheim up here, you have Anaheim here, Fullerton, there's Brea here, there's Yorba Linda. As you go further south towards the coast here, things are more expensive. So, and there's a big difference from, northern part, from, let's say, this northern part, like Brea. If you go all the way to San Clemente, I mean, that's a big difference. Over here you have the ocean view, and it's just a lot more expensive. But to stay with the northern part, in Fullerton, for example, here's a home. Actually, this is a, wow, that's an old Craftsman. The thing about northern part of Orange County, like Fullerton, City of Orange, City of Tustin, you have your regular homes, and then you have a house like that, or you may have a Victorian style home. So that's like a unique property, and it's a unique market. But typically here in like Fullerton, if I click on another house here, what did this do here? It's thinking, let me go back here. You have homes here that can start anywhere from 800,000, around $1 million, 1.1. Same thing for Brea. I'll click on one here. This is in Fullerton, actually looks pretty nice. Rounding 900,000. So as far as price homes, like I said, you're probably looking 800 to like 1.2 on average. I mean, that's a typical price. If you go into Anaheim, probably the same idea. I'm just randomly clicking here, and as you can see, here's a home right here. Once again, 865. If I click another one here, I'm just randomly selecting one. This is like a 725. So you get the idea. Here's one. This is a townhouse, so this is a little bit different. So it's a little bit less. This is 685. So as you can see, if I just start clicking around here, Yorba Linda, this would probably be more. Yorba Linda, let me click on one here. That's probably your rental. Hold on. Here's one in Yorba Linda, 1.1. Knowing the area, I can tell you that Yorba Linda is going to be more. This is a smaller one. It looks like probably like a condo because it's 750. But this gives you an idea. So up in this area, you're probably talking about
800,000 to 1.2. You know, then you probably have bigger ones. There's going to be outliers, exceptions, but as a general rule, I would say that's what you're looking at. So, and if you go down here south, the southern part, it's a lot more. I mean, I can take anyone here. This is Dana Point. Actually, look over here to the right. You can see here different homes here. San Clemente, wow. Here's one in San Clemente for $43 million. Like I said, it's a lot more expensive going south, and you get more for your buck, if you will, in North Orange County. So I think if you want to kind of look at the big picture and you want to live in Orange County, which is a beautiful county, the northern part is the most economical, and you are closer to like if you want to go to LA, you're up here. It's closer, as you can see, going here versus if you're down here. If you want to go the northeast, if you want to go to Big Bear to skiing, you're closer to that. You're closer to the desert, to Palm Springs. So it does have its advantages. Anyway, that's kind of an overview. I want to start out by giving you an idea, just so you could see how it relates to Southern California and Los Angeles. This blue, I'm going to go all the way around it. This blue thick line here, that basically encompasses Orange County, which in my opinion is probably one of the nicest counties in the country. As you can see, in relation to Los Angeles, here's Los Angeles right here. So all this over here is LA County. Long Beach right here, Terminal Island. It's probably the busiest container port in the whole country. So there's a lot of containers, a lot of consumer goods, parts, etc., from all over our country that find its way here to the port here. Over here to the right is Riverside County. Down below is where my cursor is, that's San Diego County. And let me zoom out. As you can see here, if you go on the 10 here, you go this way. Palm Springs is over here, which is the desert. If you go south, this is San Diego County, and this is Tijuana, Mexico. And Big Bear up here, Big Bear Lake, that's the mountains. So in the winter time, if you like to ski, you have Big Bear Mountains. So literally within a 2-hour drive, you can be in lots of places here. I mean, you have the beach here, as you can see, the Pacific Ocean here. It's a long stretch. So you have the beach. Up here, Big Bear, you can go skiing. If you go further northeast, about a 4.5-hour drive, you have Nevada, Las Vegas. And over here, Desert Hot Springs, Palm Springs, you have the desert. So if you like the heat, in the summer, it can get up there to 110, 115 degrees. So that's not a far drive from Orange County here. So as you can see here, let me zoom in here. So you can see the different cities here. I mentioned before Anaheim, which is right here. That's where Disneyland is. And you have a variety of homes. Let me just click on one here. Oh, that didn't pop up for some reason. But as you can see here, you can imagine here, the coast here, homes are pricier. They're a lot more expensive than if you're going to the northern part. So South Orange County, if you talk about Newport, Laguna Beach, all this, the southern part, and it's more expensive. So as you go up further north, it's not as expensive. A lot of people, for example, that work in Orange County or LA, as we call it, will actually move out to Riverside County, which is over here. You can see here, this is the city of Riverside. It's grown a lot, but homes are a lot more reasonable as you head eastward, if you will. And what happens is people commute from the 91, this is the 91 freeway. They commute westward to Orange County. And also people that live in Orange County, they might have a job, for example, in Los Angeles County. And Los Angeles County, LA area, a lot busier. You have a lot more traffic. So North Orange County here is kind of a middle ground in my opinion. North Orange County, more reasonable than the southern part. Riverside County, which is just east of us, is not far, depending on traffic. This 91 freeway, for example, has a toll road that you can pay, what we call fast track. So you can take that kind of speeds up the process. But North Orange County, there's a lot to do. Anaheim, for example, you have different types of homes. You have your typical, like a ranch style. You also have some neighborhoods that have older homes, for example, like Craftsman, Tustin for that matter, which is just south of here. You also have the same idea. You also have your regular neighborhoods, and you also have your certain streets where you have the older type homes. So some of these cities around here, for example, Orange as well. Orange has the same idea. You have ranch style homes that maybe are 50, 60, 70 years old. But then you also have the older type homes. And the reason why I mention that is those older type homes, it's like a different market, if you will. You have your regular homes, so it's a certain market. And I look at it as a sub-market when you're talking about like a Craftsman, a Victorian type style house. So there's a lot to do here. Rents are pretty expensive. For example, I'm looking here because there's a lot of data. For example, like a 2-bedroom house, a 2-bedroom house in Orange, for example, and the city of Orange is right about here, right next door to Anaheim. A 2-bedroom apartment, for example, you're paying roughly, based on the latest data that I see, around $2,900. In Fullerton, which is just a little bit north, is a little bit less, about $2,700. Once you start going south here, Irvine, it gets pricier. So the further you go south, it's more expensive. Housing is definitely a lot more expensive. So, but overall, North Orange County is well situated. Like I said, you're not far from Los Angeles, and you have, the beach. If you want the nightlife, for example, Los Angeles County has more of a nightlife. When I say more, you can go to places where they're open till 2, 3 in the morning. Orange County, you don't see that. It's a little bit, in my opinion, more reserved. It's not you don't have the hustle and bustle type atmosphere. And then from Orange County, right here, you're kind of, as you can see, you're kind of in the middle. You have Los Angeles over here, and you have Riverside County over here. So you kind of have everything here. I would say it's, if you want to be somewhat close to Los Angeles, if you like the hustle and bustle of a city, large city, North Orange County, this area here, you're not too far. Of course, it depends on what time we're talking about, because as you probably know, Los Angeles, it's known for heavy traffic. So you want to try to avoid the freeways, if you will, during traffic hours. But here, Orange County, there's a lot here. Anaheim, Anaheim, you have a lot of entertainment, and it's you pay the price. It's not inexpensive. It's kind of almost something nowadays. It's you do once in a while. It's not like before. It used to be a lot less, but everything has gone up. But in Anaheim, you have Disneyland, of course. It's the original Disneyland, which I think Walt Disney started it in 1955, if I'm not mistaken. And within a 10-minute drive, you have the where the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim play the baseball team. It's like 10 minutes, and literally across the freeway from the baseball stadium, you have the Honda Center, which they have concerts. They have even, I think, the circus. They've had the circus there. Even the ice capades. In the past, they've had it there. You have hockey. You have the Anaheim Ducks play here. So there's a lot around Anaheim. If you go westward, not too far, if you go this way, there's Buena Park. It's not too far, depending on traffic, maybe a 20-minute drive. You have Knott's Berry Farm, which is another park, if you will, entertainment park. A lot of fun. They have a lot of restaurants, a lot of great rides. They have, for Halloween, it's a lot of people love to go there. They decorate it really nice. They have, people dressed up, try to scare you. There's different rides, a lot of fun. So that's not too far. There's just a lot to do here. If you like to keep busy, definitely I would recommend North Orange County because there's lots to do. You can go south here to the beach, depending on where you live in North Orange County, but and it also depends on traffic. But literally within a half hour, let's say on a Saturday morning you want to go to the beach, you can get there in half an hour, kind of spend the day. There's lots to see in Newport Beach. There's the boardwalk, Huntington Beach. You have the pier. Anyway, you have piers of both places. And up here, Long Beach, that's a beautiful drive. I know for myself, on a beautiful day, I like to take the drive and head out this way and towards Manhattan Beach here, which is not far from the airport. It's just a beautiful scenery. There's Redondo Beach that's just south of Manhattan Beach, and this drive here where you see my pointer is just an absolutely unbelievable drive on a beautiful sunny day. There's lots of trees, very equestrian friendly. You'll see people on their horses. It's a beautiful drive around here. Over here you also have the Queen Mary, which is a popular destination for tourists. So that's there, and I like to take a drive and go through Long Beach, Belmont Shore, a lot of great restaurants, a lot of little cute little shops. Anyway, so to make a long story short, North Orange County is, I think it's situated very well, where you have access to different activities, different temperatures. Like I mentioned, you can go skiing in Big Bear in the winter, or you can go this way, eastward, to Palm Springs in the summer, if you want to get away for a day or two and just soak in the pool, take in the sun, get a tan, play golf. There's a lot of beautiful golf courses all around Southern California, for that matter. But out here towards the desert, a lot of beautiful courses if you like to play golf. If you like the ocean, you have the Pacific Ocean here. Also Catalina down here below where my pointer is. It's a beautiful island. You can take a boat, for example, from Long Beach here, from Terminal Island, or from Long Beach, and you can take it this way to Catalina. It's a quaint little island, a lot of great restaurants, little hotels you can stay in, like a little quick romantic getaway, or just to get away from the hustle and bustle. It's not far. They have, of course, boats that constantly go there. So there's, you have that option. So then Los Angeles is not far. Like I said, it's, it depends. It can take half hour, it can take 2 hours. It depends what part of North Orange County you're going from and what day it is and what time. But Los Angeles here, of course, you have another sports team there, the Los Angeles Dodgers. You have a hockey team out here, the Kings. So there's where the Lakers play. So there's a lot of entertainment here. You will definitely not be bored. There's a lot to do. So anyway, that's just a quick overview, and hope you enjoyed this. Now, in terms of restaurants and entertainment, there is so much to do and eat and visit and have fun. North Orange County, God, if you're a foodie, this is incredible here. Let me zoom out here to give you an idea. Here's Anaheim, Fullerton, Buena Park. Your Belinda's over here. So we're in the northern part of Orange County. So the one thing about Orange County, Southern California in general, but I see it more in Orange County. There's such diverse cultures, thus diverse restaurants, just so many. It's a lot of options. For example, there's so many here. This is in Brea, for example. This Chop House is incredible here. A lot of good food if you like meats, etc. There's just such a variety. If you look at Matatan right here, it's really fine Mexican food, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the owner's from Mexico City. So if you've ever been to Mexico City, that's like the most incredible Mexican food you'll ever have. Anyway, so El Matatan is a small little place, and just great food. If you go south, I know there's just different restaurants. There's Persian food, there's authentic food from India, and then you have your steak houses. You have the ranch restaurant, for example. You have Lazy Dog, for example. Lazy Dog, I'm sorry, is a chain of restaurants. There's not a whole lot here in California, but I know there's one in Irvine, for example, one in the city of Orange. So you just have a different variety of foods. It depends what you're in the mood for. But there's definitely a lot to choose from. In Fullerton, there's a lot of restaurants up here. You have the Summit House, which is on top of a hill. Great scenery, great food. City of Orange here, Orange Hill. You have, as you can see here, beautiful view. That's Orange Hill Restaurant. It's on top of a hill in the city of Orange. So there's just a lot to choose from. Just about every type of ethnic food you could ever want, you'll find here in Orange County. So if you're a foodie, you'll love it here. Overall, North Orange County is more affordable than coastal cities. For example, like Newport Beach, Corona Del Mar, Huntington Beach. But it still comes at a premium, especially when you compare it to inland areas. So the key is balancing lifestyle with budget.